Matt Sheeks here. We're going to go through my Kestrel 4000 really quick. This is part of my Kestrel 4000 review. We wanted to highlight a couple elements that maybe wouldn't come through as clear just in writing, and so we thought a visual representation would be best. So just to go over a couple of the highlights of the bike, like I said, the price point is really good. It is a pretty stiff, lively handling bike, and it is pretty light. So getting all those major characteristics for the price, I think, is a big win. However, there were a couple issues that I ran across with this bike right away that you'll want to be aware of. So the first one is with this oval 750 aero bar and base bar. Now, the actual functioning of the bar is fine. The base bar puts your hand in a nice, comfortable position. It does have kind of this upsweep right here, and I think that this is really good for having maximum control on descents. Kind of puts your hand in the right spot, and it prevents your hand from kind of popping off the front of the bar, which could be a problem if you're going downhill and you encounter like a big bump or a pothole or something. Also, the aero bar puts your hand in a nice position. You'll notice if I put my my forearm on the pads here and just kind of assume a neutral position with my wrist, that it's pretty much exactly the same angle as a J-bend aero bar would put you in. So it's very comfortable, and also same thing, if I'm in this position and I'm going downhill and I hit a big bump, the design of the J-bend is going to keep me from lurching forward off of the bars on the downhill. So for that reason, I prefer a setup like this. So it does function really well, like I say, but there's a couple flaws with the design, and that is because there are a couple bolts that do not hold at torque setting. So that would be this one right here that attaches the aero bar to the base bar. This one will slip at torque, and then your entire bar is going to slide off to the side. And then the same thing with the clamp that holds just the elbow pad onto the aero bar. This will also slip at torque setting. So I put some carbon grip on there, and I just tighten it way down past its torque setting and hope for the best. So the other issue that I ran across was with the saddle clamp. So the seat post clamp itself is fine. It seems to be holding at torque. But the saddle clamp, I had a big problem with this slipping down, even at the proper torque setting or above. And so my solution was actually, we have the old saddle clamp here. So if you'll take a look at this, it is a slightly different design than this one. It has a plate that goes on the top of the saddle rail, and this part, the actual part that clamps to your saddle rail, is a little bit larger than this one. You probably can't tell in the video, but that's the case. So I had to steal a saddle clamp off of an old bike to get it to work. So that runs through the major issues with the Kestrel 4000. Thanks for watching.